Let's see, how many, has anyone not seen Randy's presentation?
It looks like there's some new faces in here.
That's what I thought. So Randy, I mean, the screen is yours if you want to get us kicked off and if you want to start, and then we'll do introductions and events and updates after you're done. So,
Excellent. That works for me.
all right, thank you, sir.
Well, good morning, everybody. My name is Randy. I am a customer success consultant with Chess Health. I oversee our West Virginia implementation of the Connections and Companion app. A lot of you have previous experience with the Connections app, which is our tool for individuals with substance use disorder, keeps them connected to peer services. If you don't know about that app, I'd be happy to talk more with you offline, because today I want to focus on our companion app. And the companion app is a brand new tool that we've released in West Virginia. I have a couple slides to share with you. This is a smartphone app designed for friends, family, loved ones, caregivers, neighbors, anyone in the community that might need more education and more support about substance use disorder, mental health disorders. So this is essentially a mirror of the Connections app. We want to make sure that individuals in the community have the resources and education that they need so that they can be better allies, which will in turn strengthen the recovery support that individuals receive, keep them in treatment longer, minimize the chance that they return to use. So this app has a few prominent features. First and foremost is the community, which is just a discussion group. It's an anonymous discussion group. So individuals can share stories, ask questions, put things out there to the community without any fear of any, retribution, blowback, things of that nature, real freedom to express themselves. The community is moderated. We just hired a moderator this week that will solely focus on this app for us. She is actually a family therapist, so she's got a lot of experience and education to make sure that things are done properly in this app. Outside of her being in the app, you're going to have our licensed peers that are going to be in the app 24/7. You're going to have a community of other individuals going through the same things that you've been going through. So you're going to be able to ask questions of other parents, of other husbands, of other wives, of other children, to get the support that you need. We have a built-out resource library, lots of West Virginia resources, lots of family support resources. So anything that can really aid in that community of recovery. There's some daily inspiration in the app to keep you motivated, keep you happy. There's some surveys that go into the app, really track how your relationship changes over time. So really built out platform. Totally free to you, by the way. I didn't mention that up front. Both Connections and Companion are free within the state of West Virginia, thanks to a SOAR grant. We've had a presence in the state since 2020. This app, like I said, was just released in the last month or so. Get people signed up. I've got some links. I've got a patient flyer. You just fill out this web form. This web form is the invitation to download the app. You get 2 text messages to your cell phone, one with a temporary password, one with a link to download the app, and then you're in and you're free to use the app. It's also important to share that Connections and Companion are separate platforms. A person, if it's appropriate, can be in both, but family members are going to be on a completely different platform from each other. So I can ask questions about mom and dad without them seeing it, getting offended, being upset with me, or trying to put personal business out there. So very safe, secure platforms, and a great resource for your state. Does anybody have any questions about the companion app? Well, all right then. If you think of anything, my email is in the chat. Be happy to meet with you if you want to start offering this through your agency, or if you just want a link that you can share with people you know that could benefit from it.
Right, thanks, Randy. One of the ladies on yesterday's call said that they use it in her clinic, and they have good success with both apps. So you know, to hear it from someone that uses it, it's good to hear that first person testimonial. So right, thank you, sir. So we'll go around. Any other questions for Randy? Anything? All right. So most of you know me, I'm Precious Spears from the Reach Initiative. I do all 21 reentry councils, write the grants, manage the grants, do the social media posts, all those emails that you get from the Reach, those are from me. What else do I do? I don't know what else I do. So, I'm working on our annual report right now, so there are things in there that pretty much, you know, almost everyone here has some kind of involvement in it. So, I'm excited to share all of that information. And once it's finished, it'll go out on our website, and you'll get an email with, you know, with all the things that the Reach has been doing over the past year. So, so with that, we have a new initiative that we launched, started in July, but we're just really starting to kick it off. I think we're working with a community health worker and our navigators. So our navigators are someone that has lived experience, that has been through a curriculum developed by faculty from Fairmont State University, and one of our employees who has lived experience, so that they've developed a navigator program to help someone as they're coming out of incarceration navigates those social determinants of health, of finding employment, recovery programs, housing, how to get your driver's license and your birth certificate, all of those things. And so that navigator will walk with them for a year post incarceration to help them navigate those barriers. But we've decided to pair that up with a community health worker. So that is someone that, as they're coming out of incarceration, you know, they're coming out with chronic disease and they don't know how to manage those things. They don't know how to, you know, take care of diabetes or get the mental health help they need or anything like that. So it's a dual support system for people coming out of incarceration to help them be successful and not recidivate. And so we're working with a grant from the Benedict Foundation, and we're doing that program. So tomorrow we're doing a community partners meeting. So Bonnie, will you be there tomorrow? I think some individual.
I was supposed to be, but I can't.
Okay, all right.
I know, I'm so bummed.
Yeah, so, and then Rich, I think you're there. Are you coming or?
Yes, I will be there tomorrow.
Awesome, okay. So we're focusing this
Oh,
right
no,
now.
Thursday, right? Sorry.
Sorry, Thursday. Yeah, it is
Yes,
Thursday.
yes.
Sorry. Yep.
Yep.
You're right. So right now we're focusing this on Logan, Lincoln, Mingo, McDowell areas, or not McDowell, Logan, Lincoln, Boone. So we're focusing it right there just so we can get a you know, a small scope of how this works, and then we'll hope to build information and be able to roll that out bigger. But so we're working on that. And then what else do I have? We're still taking proposals for the Justice Summit in January. So I will drop that flyer in the chat in just a minute. And then I think the only other things, and I'll drop it in there too. I don't know. I'll look, but what Seth from Groups is doing open house events. So I'll drop that flyer in the chat as well. So I just can't remember which city area is closest to you. I'm looking at my map. So, but all right. So I'll drop some things.
Tricia,
Yeah.
I think Ashley put something in the chat.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure, let you know.
Okay. Ashley, she has a reentry simulation next week at the statewide probation officers conference, and she's also working on a statewide resource for our reentrants. That's amazing. You have about 4 counties finished, and the good news is that it's taking while because we have so many great resources in our state. So Ashley, thank you for taking that on. I know I had sent you information that I had cobbled together, and I can't remember if I sent you what Kentucky has, but you know, I live in Kentucky and we have everything is funded by the state, you know, so there is a reentry program. There is there are so many reentry councils. There's just so many resources in Kentucky, and it's published everywhere. So thank you, Ashley, for taking on this task. And okay, I will get you Kentucky's. So, but yeah, so try and replicate something and build it from scratch. So kudos to you, Ashley. Thank you. All right, so I will pass it over to Bonnie and I'll drop a bunch of stuff in the chat.
Sorry, everybody. So Krisha, I didn't have it in my calendar. It was for tomorrow for another, but are you wanting me to go through the SEER materials? Is that what we're?
For presentation or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you presenting
Yeah.
to me too? Because I only had Randy, but if you
Okay,
want.
no, it's for tomorrow. I was just making sure.
Oh,
It's another one. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's okay.
I was talking about Thursday for the event in Logan, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
No, it's okay. A lot of
So,
moving.
yeah, so, but if you want to introduce yourself and then pass it on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to do a couple things at one time.
Yeah.
My name's Bonnie Helvey. I'm with Endiviewer. I'm the Criminal Justice Access Director for the state of West Virginia. So I'm tasked with, it's really a cool opportunity because I get to work with the criminal justice facilities, but then also work on transition and continuity of care. So we have different resources. I'm actually presenting on, I think I'm presenting if the calendar's right, at another reentry council tomorrow, just with all of our resources. We also have some really cool programs for people that don't have their Medicaid reinstated, trying to help them not only build their MAT program, but also if they already are on Sublocade, which is Endivier's product, helping them continue on that once they're released, from behind the walls. So we just have a ton of different offerings, and just depending on everyone's situation, can help. So I will pass it to Wes Hoffman.
Awesome. Thank you. My name is Wes Hoffman, and I'm working the Partners for Reentry Opportunities and Workforce Development. I'm based out of Morgantown, and my area is basically everything north of Charleston. So that's big territory. But we're working a program that's going to help individuals that are reentering with opportunities for work. We're checking out all these second chance employers, and we're working with the potential for training as well. We're not bound by WIOA or WIOA eligibility, so we can work with a lot of folks. And where WIOA may not have the funding, we have a lot of funding right now, so we want to use that. It's a 3-year initiative. Hopefully it goes longer, but we're just in the beginning stages of it. So I dropped my information in the chat. So if you'd like to reach out to me, and we can talk about anyone you know of or any employers that you think would be interested, please let me know, because I'm building a database of all that information so that I can help folks. I've already started working with 2 individuals who are also veterans, so they have a plethora of supports out there for them, and getting all my background checks done so that I can get into the facilities. I've been to the RRC in Clarksburg, and then I'm hoping to get to the FCI in Morgantown soon as well. So that's my spiel. Thank you. Oh, let's pass it to Grant, the other Hoffman in the room.
Hi guys, no relation to Wes, just to establish that. But my name is Grant Hoffman. I'm a parent resource navigator for the Montague County Public Defender's Office. So I work directly with clients every day that are involved in abuse and neglect cases, but I also do, like part of our general outreach, attend meetings like this and kind of report back to the office as far as good resources or things that I think might help our clients. But just want to thank everybody for being on the call and all the excellent work that you do. Thank you. I'll go to Jacob Workman.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jacob Workman. I work for the Monongalia County Health Department as a data improvement coordinator for our quick response team. Right now, my capacity is pretty much improving our data collection and making sure our clients, we capture where our clients are at in their continuum of care for SUD and the services that they need. But yeah, this is my first time on this call. Really interested to see, how these calls work, and it's a pleasure to meet you all. I'll pass it on to Nia.
Hello, I'm Nia. I'm with the Preston County Caring Council. I run the FRN and our Prevention Coalition, and I help with our PRN program. We've got our grants in for the new ICANN application for the PRN program, which is going really well. Our PRN parent navigator is super awesome and really knows the town well. Our Prevention Coalition is running contests trying to get teens involved in our anti-vaping campaigns. And if everybody puts on their calendar, May 17th of next year, we're going to be doing a huge countywide family fun expo and would love any vendors to come out. It'll be family fun and prevention and all the services we can possibly offer in Preston County. And we're looking to bus people in from the corners since our county's so big. And in prevention, transportation is still our biggest resource gap. So anyone who has transportation ideas or things that work in your county that maybe we can fix and adapt to ours, please email me at prestonfrn@gmail.com, because transportation is just so hard. And I have no idea who hasn't gone. So I passed to whoever hasn't gone.
How about Jen?
Hi, everyone. My name is Jen Call. I am the outreach coordinator for the Northwood Health Systems crisis units. We are located in the Northern Panhandle in Wheeling and in Weirton. We have 16 beds at each of our facilities, and we can assist with detox, withdrawal symptoms, and also mental health crisis, psychiatric issues. We are a short-term stay, about 5 to 7 days. And our goal is to stabilize their symptoms and then send them to a longer-term rehab or outpatient services, whatever they might need. So if you have any questions, need additional information, have a referral, just let me know. Thank you. And I will pass it to Rihanna.
Hello, my name is Marion. I work with Unicare. I'm part of the population health team. So what we do is we try to connect our members to local resources like you guys. I am going to drop, so our marketing staff is hosting 2 events. So we have a health and wellness event happening at the Meadowbrook Mall on September 20th. And then we're also doing a safety palooza at the Morgantown Mall, September 28th. So with the Meadowbrook one, I know that Marion County tends to go to the Meadowbrook Mall. I live in Marion and I go there probably like every other day. But if you're interested in setting up a table, just give me an email. We can set you up with that as well if you want to talk about your resources during the health and wellness resource event. But yeah, I think that's it. If you ever need me to come in and do a presentation on any kind of health topics that you've noticed a need for in your area, just shoot me a message. I have a pretty big toolbox and some certifications. And if I don't have it, I'm really happy to start one up. All right, thank you.
I think we have Rich and then Crystal.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Rich Ward with the Division of Rehab Services. I'm a program specialist for our behavioral health and corrections and what we call community assets program. Basically, that involves all our partner agencies and community resources and serving folks with the psychiatric disabilities and folks with criminal histories or who are justice involved and also have disabilities. I don't really have any updates. Kind of looking forward to next month. October 17th is what we call our Ability Works recognition ceremony. And it's where our counselors across the state will nominate one of their success stories. And so we have a selection committee, and we choose 6 winners from across the state to be recognized at the Cultural Center. That's October 17th at 2 o'clock, and that's open to everyone. So if you happen to be in Charleston or want to come to Charleston that day, it's really a good time, and get to see all the wonderful success stories and the things that we do and the people that we work with who overcome obstacles and barriers every day to get jobs and keep those jobs.
All right, thanks, Rich. And that's awesome that you get to celebrate people. That's always amazing when we can celebrate the successes, even though sometimes they feel like they're few and far between, but they mean so much. So
Yeah, and if you guys want just a kind of a preview, you can go on our website, wvdrs.org, and we have all of our videos and all of those what we call recognition ceremonies are on our website, and you can watch a couple of stories just to see what you think. And if you want to make the trip to Charleston for the in-person event, come on down. And actually, we may be live streaming this event too. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll let you know.
awesome. Thank you. And then I think Crystal, I think you're it.
Good morning, Crystal Williams. I am the Medicaid member advocate at Highmark Health Options. We are new in the market as of August 1st as a new Medicaid MCO. So I have been working on building relationships with the FRNs and reentry councils as I cover the entire state. This month, I am working on attending as many overdose awareness events and suicide awareness events as I can, just to support all of our communities. I cannot always access the postings in here, like the PDF documents. So if you would possibly email it to me, Rich, the one you were just speaking up, I would really appreciate it if you could send that over to me. And then anything that I can do to help, please feel free to reach out. I appreciate your time and meeting all of you, and enjoy your day.
All right, thank you. Is there anyone that hasn't introduced themselves, or is there any events going on? Do you guys know Grant? I know you're local there. Mia, what about Save a Life Day? Any idea what's going on for that?
In Preston County, we're doing 3 locations for Save a Life Day. We'll be doing at the Newburgh Clinic in Newburgh, the Reedsville Fire Department, and then the Preston Inn downtown. It is Buckwheat Festival week, the same week. We can't do anything about that. So if you're going to the Preston Inn, be aware that it is Buckwheat Festival week and you might regret going downtown Kingwood. But we're hoping to get a lot of extra traffic that way that we normally wouldn't. So we're going to try to make a positive and we have on our Facebook and everything, if you just look up for the Preston FRN, we have events like created if you need the exact addresses to those places. But we're excited to have 3 locations. Prior, we've only had 1. So
Awesome. I just dropped in the chat Tina Ramirez. If you can email her those flyers or information for any of those events. I know she's been collecting, trying to make a statewide database of when and where the events are. So if you could send that to her, that would be fantastic. All right. Well, Rich dropped over in the chat the link if anybody wants to look at past success stories.
And for the Free Naloxone Day, the Save a Life Day, it's September 26th here in Mon County. I have a flyer here I can email, or Actually, Jacob with the QRT, I don't know if you have one available, you could drop in the chat, Jacob.
Yeah, I don't have a flyer on me right now, but on our here, let me pull this up real quick. I believe on our Facebook page we post a bit.
See if that works. Okay. I think the
Let's see.
Free naloxone day, I just dropped it in the chat. I think that everyone can see it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. I've got those. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I will. I'll send those out to the rest of this group, and then even for the people that weren't here, and then I'll send them on to Tina as well. So, all right.
Ashley, I know Ashley's mic isn't working, but she mentioned that reentry simulation. I didn't know when and where that was, and if it was like open to the public. It's not open to the public. Okay, thank you, Ashley. I think we had discussed last spring about trying to do one here in Morgantown or just Mon County, but we're going to wait until school was back in session. So I don't know if Ashley, if you want to maybe try to, I think we worked on something like that last spring, but ended up having to, it fell through. We just couldn't get the attendance we needed. But maybe we could put that back on the docket to discuss in future meetings. Anyway.
All right. Perfect. And then, Ashley, if you need us, just let me know. So I am, I'm actually going to do the short abbreviated version. I serve as the co-chair for a youth leadership group for high school juniors, for seven schools or 9 schools. I don't know. So it's about 45 kids. And so I'm going to do a short abbreviated version of the reentry simulation on our court day. So they go in the mornings, they see a court docket, then they tour the jail, then we come back and talk to some of the local legislators. Then I'll do the reentry simulation with the kids, and then they'll go do a mock trial. So that'll be our day to introduce the high school youth to it. So Ashley, if you want to come to Ashland in December, you're more than welcome. So they will get the full from the tour of the jail through to a mock trial with one of the circuit court judges. So it's a fun day, a full day. So all right. Well, if no one see, you are doing, programs like that is why you got into doing this work. So kudos to you. See my Facebook post today, Ashley. So all right. Again, I say it all the time, but I truly mean it. Thank you for all that you do and for all that you are. Ashley's statement there is why we are doing it, because we believe in change and want to helping other people and helping our fellow brothers and sisters. So all right, everyone have an amazing day, and thank you. I'll see you all either tomorrow on the next call with Kanawha County or next month. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.